Hey friends, welcome to Sojo Videos. My name is Joan and today we're going to be making some toilet paper DIY flowers. And not just a flower, we're going to be making a whole bouquet of them. Now I remember first seeing this DIY on TikTok and thinking, you know, it's kind of weird using toilet paper, but they genuinely look extremely cute and like kind of realistic to like real roses. I genuinely think they'd make a really good handmade gift or piece of decor for your room. Materials are listed down below. I do think though this DIY compared to other flower DIYs are not too bad in terms of difficulty, and it's definitely one of the more accessible ones. And I think everyone has some toilet paper in their house. Alright, with that, let's get on with the DIY. So for materials, first off we'll need some straws for these stems and of course toilet paper. We also need some rubber bands, and if you're planning on making a full bouquet, some brown wrapping paper and some tape might be a good idea. So we're going to start off by making our flowers, and I'm just going to count out 6 squares of toilet paper. If you want your flowers to be bigger, I'd recommend going 1 or 2 more. And starting off on one end of our strip, we're going to fold in one corner and fold it again, making sure we're not folding too deep down and it's just left as a strip. I'm going to pinch both sides and twist down the middle. Make sure that the twist is prominent, and as you can see here, it kind of looks like a bow tie. And you're basically going to repeat this. So now we're moving on to the left side. I'm going to do another twist, and you're going to see that we're going to be left with these pleat looking patterns on the toilet paper. The key tip here is to pinch and twist and make sure that that bow tie pattern is clearly seen and pressed down into the toilet paper, and to make sure we're pleating along that top edge and not going too far down into the toilet paper. As you can see, most of the pleats are around the same size, same width, and it should hopefully look something like this. One problem I kept running into was that my toilet paper would continually fold so that the width would just get wider and wider. So make sure you can always adjust, refold the top edge, and then twist again to ensure that all your pleats are the same size and you're not running out of toilet paper to fold. And once you're done pleating the top edge, you're basically done the flower portion, and now all that's left is to put everything together. So I'm going to grab my stems. I'm just grabbing a straw that I've had. I'm going to flip over my toilet paper and begin to roll it up with the end of my straw. Key tip here is to ensure that your rolling is very tight, especially in the beginning, as this is going to be the center of your rose or flower. As you continue to roll, you'll see that the pleats we made is going to give the petal shapes, and as we finish up, I'm just going to scrunch the end of the flower around the base. And with that, you should already see your flower taking form. And once again, I'm just going to scrunch everything around my stem or straw. And feel free to take this step to adjust some of the petals as well if you want to spread them out a little bit, scrunch them up, make them look a bit more natural. And before I fully finish with this flower, I'm going to be making 4 others to make a full bouquet. So I'm just going to repeat these same folding steps to make the petals and the flower part of my next few flowers. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to secure the flower onto my stem with a thin rubber band, making sure it wraps tightly around the base of the flower onto the straw and just putting it right under the base so it's a bit harder to see. And I'm going to do that to all of the flowers that I have. Now, if you're happy with plain white roses, you're basically done here, but I'm going to be adding a bit more detail. Before that, however, I'm going to wrap my bouquet. I'm going to grab some brown wrapping paper, measure, cut it up so it fits the size, put my flowers and arrange them, and just wrap the paper around the stems. Then I'm just going to grab some tape, a thin strip. I'm going to fold it over to double-sided and then just put it on the edge of my paper so that it secures the bouquet in place. And I'm just going to adjust the petals of the flowers now that I've put them together in the bouquet to get that final look. I'm also going to add some eyeshadow on just to add a bit of color and dimension. And I'm just using an eyeshadow brush to lightly dust the tips and petals of the roses. And with all the detailing done, you are finished with your DIY toilet paper rose or flower bouquet. Final result, the toilet paper roses. Honestly, I think it looks kind of fire. These actually look like roses. Yeah, I feel like these were definitely a success. Pretty easy to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if you guys try out making flowers yourselves, or if you have any other DIYs you want me to try out and do a bit of a tutorial on. See you guys in the next video. Bye!